What are the best new vehicles for seniors that you can buy? That's what we're going to find out. Welcome to Car Up Corner, where we help you, the consumer, master the process of car buying and car ownership. For this video, I'm going to share 10 new vehicles that are ideal for seniors. Thanks to their combination of user-friendliness, lack of overcomplicated, intimidating technology, easy to get in and out of with a quiet and comfortable ride, and all without sacrificing the qualities that almost every buyer wants, including safety, reliability, and great value for money. I'm going to include new vehicles of all types and budgets, so whether you're looking for a new vehicle for yourself, or maybe for a senior that you know or you're related to, there's going to be something for everyone. But before we get into it, remember, if you enjoy and get value out of this video, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notifications. So let's get right into it, starting with the first vehicle on the list, which is the Toyota Crown. For those who don't know, the Crown is a full-size sedan that prioritizes things like comfort, quietness, combined with a little bit of luxury. In many ways, it's very similar to the far more recognizable Toyota Camry, but unlike the Camry, the Crown has a major advantage that makes it a great choice for seniors. And that is a higher ride height with a higher seating position, which makes it a lot easier to get in and out of, and also gives it a bit of an SUV feel with that commanding view of the road. So for someone who wants the benefits of an SUV with that higher seating position, but just prefers to have a more conventional sedan, the Crown is an excellent choice. Another benefit that it has over the Camry is that the Crown comes standard as a hybrid with all-wheel drive, which is another bonus. The hybrid system produces plenty of power and also has amazing fuel economy. And if you want, on the higher trims, you can also get a far more powerful Hybrid Max, although it's not really necessary because the standard hybrid is already plenty powerful. Either way, the Crown is a very smooth and comfortable car to drive, and it also has a very comfortable interior. Now there is a lot of technology, but fortunately you still get a lot of conventional controls, making it fairly easy to use. The Crown also has an excellent safety score and comes with a lot of safety technology, making it a really well-rounded choice. Now it is a little bit on the pricier side, especially when compared to the more affordable Camry. But considering that it has a lot of advantages, it is still a very good value. And either way, you're going to get Toyota's strong reputation for amazing reliability, excellent build quality, and low operating costs. Now, although both the Camry and the Crown are excellent vehicles for seniors, if you're looking for something that's a lot more affordably priced, then let's move on to the next vehicle on the list, which is the Nissan Kicks. For someone who wants all the benefits of a small crossover SUV, but at a really affordable price, the Kicks is one of the best new vehicles that you can look at. This is one of the most affordable crossovers that you can buy on the market, but even so, you're not really sacrificing a whole lot, which is a great benefit. Being a crossover with a higher ride height and higher seating position, it is relatively easy to get in and out of, which is a great thing. And on top of that, you also get Nissan's zero-gravity memory foam seats, which are known for being some of the most comfortable seats in the segment. And thanks to its small size, the Kicks is also a very easy vehicle to drive, easy to park and maneuver, and it also has great fuel economy thanks to a small 1.6-liter 4-cylinder engine. Now, because of its low price, the Kicks is only available with front-wheel drive, and it also comes with a CVT continuously variable transmission, which in the past was known for having some issues on various Nissan models. The Kicks, however, for the most part, does seem to have a solid reputation when it comes to its reliability. And if you're the type of senior that doesn't do a whole lot of driving, putting a ton of wear and tear on their vehicle, well, you should be perfectly fine. And to top it all off, the Kicks also has a very user-friendly, straightforward interior that doesn't have a lot of complicated, intimidating technology, which is another great thing. Put it all together and you just can't go wrong with the Kicks, especially at the price point. Now, if you prefer to have just a conventional small sedan or hatchback, but want something that's equally affordable, then let's move on to the next vehicle on the list, which is the Toyota Corolla. Affordability, value, and reliability are all things that the Corolla is extremely well known for. And if those things are a priority for you, well, then the Corolla really needs to be at the top of your list. Now, it's not going to have the ride height and the higher ground clearance of the Kicks or the Crown, but if that's not an issue for you, well, then this is going to work perfectly fine. And you can get it with either a conventional 4-cylinder engine, or if you want, an optional hybrid that even offers all-wheel drive, which is great to see. And as mentioned, the Corolla is offered as either a sedan or a more practical hatchback, which is ideal if you're looking for a bit more cargo space. Either way, the Corolla comes with the same comfortable and straightforward interior. The Corolla is such a well-rounded car that it really is a great choice for almost anybody, not just for seniors. But if you are a senior and you want a well-made and affordable car, well, the Corolla really needs to be at the top of your list. Now, if you prefer to have a vehicle that's a lot more spacious and practical, then let's move on to the next vehicle on the list, which is the Subaru Outback. Although the Outback is known for being a very outdoorsy, adventure-style vehicle, it also happens to offer a lot of qualities that make it an excellent choice for seniors. It has a lot of ground clearance and a high ride height, making it very easy to get in and out of. It comes standard with Subaru's symmetrical full-time all-wheel drive, giving you excellent capability. And best of all, it has one of the most comfortable and softest rides of almost any vehicle in the segment. You also get a choice between a conventional 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine, or if you want more power, you can also get a 2.4 turbo engine that gives you amazing performance. The interior also offers plenty of space in the front and rear seats, and you also have a huge cargo area, which is another major advantage of the Outback. Now, one downside to the Outback is the control setup, especially for the touchscreen infotainment system, which is a little bit finicky to use, which makes it not exactly the best choice for those who are intimidated by technology. But if you're okay with that and can get along with the controls, there's no question. If you want a reliable, safe, and well-made vehicle, the Outback is an excellent choice. As is the next SUV on the list, which is the Toyota RAV4. The RAV4 is the best-selling crossover SUV on the market, and in fact around the world, and there's a really good reason for that. In terms of reliability, low cost of ownership, and value for the money, the RAV4 really offers it all. And another bonus is that you can get the RAV4 as either a conventional 4-cylinder engine, or a more fuel-efficient hybrid, or even a plug-in hybrid. The interior is also very spacious and practical, and has a relatively straightforward control setup. Like other Toyotas, the technology is not overly complex, and you have a lot of conventional controls, making it very user-friendly. So as a whole, if a no-nonsense SUV is what you're looking for, especially at an affordable price, the RAV4 is a great choice. Now, if more cargo capacity and truck-like capability is something that you're looking for, then you're going to want to take a closer look at the next vehicle on the list, which is the Ford Maverick. It's no secret that modern trucks have become absolutely massive in size, extremely complicated, and also very expensive. So for those who miss the old days when trucks used to be small, simple, and relatively affordable, the Maverick is going to be the ideal choice. Compared to other new trucks, it has a very modest overall size, making it very user-friendly and easy to drive. And because it has unibody construction with independent suspension, it's also surprisingly comfortable, not unlike a conventional crossover or regular car. You can also get the Maverick with either a very powerful 2-liter turbo 4-cylinder engine with all-wheel drive, or you can also get a very fuel-efficient hybrid, which is also a great choice. The Maverick is also very easy to get in and out of. It has a very straightforward interior that's not packed with too much complicated tech, and it also offers a surprising amount of space. Now, of course, it's not going to have the same towing capability and hauling capability of a conventional truck, but if you're just looking for a truck that's able to haul a bit of stuff, maybe back and forth to the cottage, that type of thing, it's going to work perfectly fine. And considering the relatively affordable price point, especially when compared to almost every other new truck, well, you really can't go wrong. Now, going back to small, affordable crossover SUVs, we have the next vehicle on the list, which is the Honda HR-V. I really can't think of a good reason not to consider the HR-V. It really has almost everything a senior could want. Of course, being a small SUV with good ground clearance, it's easy to get in and out of, surprisingly easy to drive and park, and also has surprisingly good comfort. The engine is a no-nonsense conventional 2-liter 4-cylinder engine which, although it doesn't produce a lot of power, does have decent fuel economy and a great reputation for reliability. The interior is also relatively straightforward without too much complicated tech, and also has quite a bit of interior space and cargo space, especially considering the overall size. The HR-V also has an extremely strong reputation when it comes to safety and reliability, making it a very safe choice. So for the price point, it's a really hard SUV to argue with, as is the next small SUV on the list, which is the Toyota Corolla Cross. The Corolla Cross offers most of the same benefits of the HR-V, only it's arguably an even better value. One major bonus is that you can get it with either a conventional 4-cylinder engine or a super fuel-efficient hybrid. Not only is the hybrid a lot more fuel efficient, but it also produces more power, has a quieter ride, and is just generally more comfortable to drive. And of course, all the other small SUV benefits that you would expect, including a high seating position, ease of entry and exit, are all there. And because the Corolla Cross is mechanically more or less identical to the regular Corolla, the reputation for reliability and low operating costs is just as strong. So as far as small SUVs go, this is really one of the best ones that you can buy. But if the Toyota Corolla Cross or the Honda HR-V are just too small for you, then take a look at the next SUV on the list, which is the Honda CR-V. For its price point, the CR-V is one of the most well-rounded SUVs on the market. Its major strengths when compared to a lot of other similar SUVs are quietness, comfort, and interior space, all of which the CR-V excels at. It's an easy SUV to drive and easy to get comfortable in, and has a surprisingly smooth and quiet ride. You can get it with either a conventional 1.5 turbo 4-cylinder engine, or on the higher trims an optional hybrid, which gives you even better fuel economy. The interior is more or less the same as the HR-V, which means straightforward controls, not too much complicated technology, but with a lot more interior space and cargo space. And of course, you also have a strong reputation when it comes to safety, reliability, and low operating costs, making it a really well-rounded choice. Now, the CR-V is an SUV that you really can't go wrong with, but if you want an SUV that offers even more comfort and maybe better performance with more power, well then you're going to want to take a look at the next vehicle on the list, which is the Nissan Murano. The Murano has become something of an old school SUV, but it's exactly for that reason why it has become such a great choice for a lot of seniors. I've spent many years consulting with a lot of seniors, and a surprising number of them have owned Muranos and have been extremely happy with them. And it's really not hard to see why when you consider what you're getting. The Murano has a conventional 3.5-liter V6 engine, one of the longest running ones in the Nissan family that has great reliability and plenty of power and performance. It also has an incredibly smooth and comfortable ride, with soft suspension that prioritizes comfort more than anything else. Not only is the Murano easy to get in and out of thanks to its great ground clearance, but you also have some of the most comfortable seats in the segment, with the same zero-gravity memory foam seats used in other Nissan models. And on top of having excellent performance and comfort, you also have one of the most straightforward and user-friendly interiors in the market. The Murano has not been overburdened by too much overcomplicated technology, and instead has maintained conventional old-school controls, which is something that a lot of buyers prefer. Now it has to be said, like a lot of other Nissan models, the Murano has historically had some transmission issues in the past, but fortunately Nissan has improved its CVT over the years. And if you're talking about a senior that's not going to do a ton of driving and put a lot of wear and tear on their vehicle on a regular basis, well, it really shouldn't be any issue. When you consider all the amazing benefits that you're getting, the comfort, the performance, the ease of use, and the comfortable driving experience, well, the Murano is really an ideal SUV for seniors. Now, just because I've chosen these particular vehicles, that doesn't exactly make them old people cars. They just happen to be excellent, well-designed regular vehicles that happen to be great choices for seniors too. And even though there are other vehicles on the market that would also make excellent choices, if you don't have a lot of time to shop around and just want to narrow down your selection a little bit, well, picking one of the vehicles on this list would be a really safe way to go. So let me know what you thought of this list, and if you have any suggestions for any future car videos, just leave a comment below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe. You can also take a look at my other car videos by clicking these links over here. Make sure to follow me on TikTok and Instagram, and if you need additional car buying advice, recommendations, or help with getting a great deal on your next new car purchase, make sure to visit carhelpcanada.com. Thanks so much for watching, and see you next time.